Welcome back, everybody, to the New England Patriots franchise here, Madden 22, back again. Week number 7, right now sitting at 6-0, but this is probably going to be the toughest test of the season. I know we took on our former team, the New York Jets, Cincinnati Bengals, some really tough games, but this Saints team, 5-1, very highly rated. They do have the rookie quarterback, so that is one advantage, but it is one thing. Tom Brady has had massive issues with the New Orleans Saints in the past. One of those teams he's had a losing record against. There's not many teams you can say you have a winning record against the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, and the Saints are one of them. They've really given him struggles when he was with the Buccaneers. Yes, he did get the one playoff win against them, but still, it was a struggle. He has had troubles in the past, and especially going down into New Orleans and playing in that tough environment, it is a big thing. But they have a lot of talent on this team, but we got to see what we can do against this rookie quarterback who has obviously been playing well, very well. You know, getting this team to 5-1, right there at the tops of the NFC here early on in the season. You know, not quite yet halfway through the season, but man, give him all the credit in the world. But this team is still very, very talented. Alvin Kamara, he can just take a game over. There is no doubt about that. He can receiving game, running game, he can absolutely destroy you no matter what. So we'll try to have to shut him down up front. You know, even though Cam Jordan, he's gone on this team, they still can get to the quarterback. Davenport is an absolute beast still sitting here. So they have plenty of guys to go around, and that's why they're 5-1 and one of the highest rated teams so far in season number 5 here. So we go into this ball game, taking a look at any injuries throughout the week with practice. LS backup, don't really have to worry about that. That's really not going to really hurt us at all. So nobody really on the defensive side of the ball. Offensive side of the ball, see what we got. Anybody out for this ball game? Nope, I think we are good to go. And looks like we're going to come in here as about as healthy as we possibly need to be. So 2 more games before the bye week coming up in week number 9. But we got a tough one here in New Orleans. So let's get this one going. Let's get this one underway. And let's head down to Louisiana. Caesars Superdome. Well, it's a tough environment, and you can see we're bringing out the old school, early mid-90s Patriots uniform. I like those Saints uniform. I think they got a really nice, those old school combo uniforms. I mean, those Saints unis look very nice, and I wish the Patriots, obviously, like I said before, the new helmet rules coming up this year in real life in the NFL, maybe they bring these back. I think those are the 75th anniversary uniforms they had in 95. I mean, I think I would definitely love to see a uniform like this again. But here we go. Let's get this one going. Week number 7 underway. This is definitely a game of the week type game. 6-0 versus 5-1. Trying to remain unbeaten. We have been playing well this entire season. So let's get this one going. Saints going to take the ball first. They're going to hand off to Kamara, and he's got the run in there. He's got some room in front of him. We'll bring him down. Ball is going to be loose. It will be recovered by us, but it is not a fumble. You can tell that's easily going to be reversed. So, big first down for the Saints. Start off this ball game, and that is not the running game we want to see. As another draw play up the middle. Missed tackle, and he's up to around the 47-yard line as Kamara. Might be, I think, maybe one of the hardest, maybe Nick Chubb, but might be one of the hardest running backs to tackle in the open field. He is so good at breaking tackles, just his little subtle movements. He is absolutely fantastic. As you see, couldn't really bring him there. 2 first down runs, and now in 1st and 15 after a false start penalty. That is a completion underneath. Very good protection, and that is a young quarterback, a rookie quarterback's best friend, a tight end. Not only that, it is a great offensive line, and that's what this so far. You can see we're trying to get some pressure up the middle, and we finally do and bring him down. That's going to be the key. Maybe we bring some blitzes in here. See what he, if he can handle those blitzes. See what this offensive line has. Because so far in this entire season for the Saints team, they've been performing, obviously, very well. So we got to put that to the test. 3rd and 14. Taylor looking over the middle. Wide open receiver caught. And that's a first down over the 20-yard line. Gain of 16. And this Saints offense moving the ball down the field, looking pretty good, picking up some key 3rd downs. And not only that, this drive is taking up a lot of time here in this first quarter. 3rd and 1, and that is going to be just enough for another first down. As the drive continues, they have taken up more than half of this first quarter. There's only 3:50 left in the first. This is the first drive of the game. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Back to the end zone. Wide open. Maybe miscommunication underneath. And that's going to be a Saints touchdown to start off this ball game. What a drive from the Saints. That is a statement for sure. And here comes our offense to try to answer right back. As I've stated before last week, we have scored on every opening drive this season. Not field goals, touchdowns. So 6 opening drives this season, 6 TDs. But that's going to hurt our chances with a holding call. But a 2nd down and 12 now from the 23-yard line. Brady back to throw, looking. Has some time to throw, going up top, looking one-on-one, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Devontae Smith, and now it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12. Brady from the gun. New Orleans just bringing 4, looking, fires underneath. It's going to be caught, trying to get a block there, but he won't, and that is going to be a stop there on 3rd down. So the 6 for 6 season starts on opening drive touchdowns will end here, and New Orleans defense gets the stop. So we just said earlier, Brady, for some reason, you could say probably the pressure that New Orleans defense usually brings, their kind of scheme. But that's, Brady's had troubles, massive issues. So you can already see in the first drive, they playing pretty well. 3rd and 7, and our defense will get a stop. That's going to be incomplete. And the defense gets a real quick stop, something we needed, because we didn't want New Orleans just to go straight down the field there once again, get the touchdown. And now let's bring out Brady in this offense. 2nd and 7 here, just right at the end of the first quarter, which is absolutely crazy, as Brady's going to fire it perfectly, finds Widmer, catch. That's a 1st down up to the 46-yard line, and we will head into the second quarter. This is something I'm sure New Orleans wants to do too, because our offense has been firing on all cylinders. Cut down the possessions. Make us play a perfect ball game. 1st and 10 underneath Devontae Smith. Catch. Breaks a tackle. And he's up to the 40-yard line. Still good start. 4 or 5 start here for Brady. Only on our 2nd drive. But we're in New Orleans territory here, trying to tie this ball game up. 3rd and 10, though. Not maybe quite in field goal range. Very close. Over the middle. That's going to fall incomplete. So I think we are going to bring out Bucker here. It's going to be a 57-yard field goal. We got no wind. We're in a dome. Should be easy conditions. I think he has the leg for this. At least try to get some points on the board. Kick is going to be up. Does it have enough? And it does. It is good. So, drive ends up in points. 7-3 to score here. 8:38 left in the second quarter. At least get something on the board. Good to, get some confidence rolling, as that's going to get some confidence rolling as the defense comes through with a big sack as Parsons a bit shaken up. But that is going to knock them back way to a 3rd and 23. Yeah, we can back up the coverage a little bit, make them go underneath. Nothing over the top. Looking, and it might even be better than that, as it's going to be a sack in the end zone. That is definitely a rookie mistake, as George Clayton will bring him down. That's going to be a safety. You have to get rid of this ball right here. You cannot keep that ball. Maybe he thought he was going to get the edge, be able to get around the defender, but excellent job bringing him down. And we got a 7-5 ball game right now, as the defense is looking pretty good. 1st and 10, hand off the ball. That's going absolutely nowhere. You can see so far, not really good here with the run game, as New Orleans has been all over it. 3rd and 7. Brady back to throw, looking over the middle. It's going to be intercepted. How was that picked off? I don't know how. I thought for sure that was just going to be a completion underneath. Let's take a look at this again. How did he pick that off? It just went through his hands. It went through Terrell Wright's hands. Wow. Right through his hands. Was that Werner was there to pick it off? Man. So now New Orleans has great field position, but that's a great job by Grenard to come through there and get the stop. Kamara's going absolutely nowhere there. That is going to be a no gain. Abdominal tear for Nick Benz on that pick play. So there goes some offensive line injuries, something we cannot afford. 3rd down and 10. At least try to hold this New Orleans team to a field goal. Going to fire it up into the back of the end zone. It's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So they get 3 points off that turnover, so that kind of negates that safety. We had the advantage getting the ball back, chance even with a field goal to take the lead. But New Orleans gets the pick. Field goal attempt here is going to be up. It's good. 10-5 to score. 10-5. That is a Interesting score. Obviously, more of a baseball score than football. Speaking of baseball, who knows what's going to happen with that whole situation. The players, if you're not familiar right now what's going on with baseball, they're pretty much in the midst of negotiating with the Players Association, and it's not looking good. I think spring training was set back. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. Either way, I'm a baseball fan. I know it's, kind of an old school thing, and not many people big baseball fans, but either way, the show will come out in April. I know maybe the franchise improvements, I haven't heard anything. That's obviously not good. I think they need to continuously improve the franchise. But either way, the show will come out. I will be having a show franchise on here. I already pretty much have a team in mind. But as we can see, slowing down on Madden a little bit, the end of the football season, getting near the end of that, kind of transitioning more into the show and to that franchise. I will try my best. If anybody out there, even if you're not a baseball fan, it's just, I think one of the most, it's fun. It's team building, build through the minor leagues, a drafted guy instead of, football, drafted guy, he's in there right away, pretty much. Build a guy throughout the minors, making some trades. It's definitely a fun time. And I'm going to do my best to get through as many seasons as possible. Obviously, baseball is a very, very long season, 162 games. I'm not going to play every one of them. But, try to go through as many seasons as possible. I've had troubles in the past sometimes just getting through 3 seasons. But, if you not watch Mr. Hurricane, he's a fantastic, Madden show. He does so many things. He's great. If you watched right now, he had a Twins franchise in the past. And this year he has a Colorado Rockies franchise. I mean, just continue to watch that, and I do personally. It's definitely given me a little bit more motivation to try to get season, instead of stopping at season 3 because baseball's so long, let's try to get to season 4, 5, 6. I want to see all those guys develop. So that's what you can expect this year in the show. Hope you guys will enjoy it. They're fun games, team building. And I think it'll be definitely a lot of fun for sure, even if you're not a baseball fan. So that, I think, comes out in April, I believe, beginning of April. So also might do a giveaway, depending what, I'm thinking if I get near the 6,000 subs, maybe we do a giveaway, maybe of the show or maybe another game. That's a possibility. I know Elden Ring. If anybody out there is playing it, let me know what you think of that ball game. I know it's tough, as that is just a crazy catch as I'm rambling on here in this gameplay, talking about other stuff, but maybe do a giveaway of that game. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But with 20 seconds left here in this first half, New Orleans is trying to put up a touchdown, as that's a backward pass to Camaro. That's a run, as that's going to be nice tackle, cutting them down on the legs, and that's going to be a timeout called as they're trying to add a touchdown here right before halftime. 3rd and goal now from the 5-yard line. Taylor looking. And, he gets away. I thought we were going to bring up a sack, and he's going to throw this ball away incomplete. That's the play you need. Instead of forcing it with no timeouts, he did the right call. He threw it away. You settle for the field goal. And you know what? That's the first time I think I've ever seen the CPU play it that way. Usually they just screw up. They don't know how to handle time. They're terrible with time management in this game, but that was pretty good. Throw it away, kick the field goal, and going to halftime with a 13-8 lead. So we are struggling in this ball game. Their defense is playing absolutely fantastic. Give them all the credit in the world. We'll have to make some second half adjustments going in. Try to get this offense rolling. Going down to Miami. Jets with a 21-10 lead as we are 6-0, Miami 0-6. Just absolutely struggling that game against, I thought we were going to lose to them. I thought for sure, but, we did not. San Francisco, 21-0 over the Texans, who we will face next week as Lamar Reynolds. What a fantastic start of the season he had. Goes to 2-0, but they've lost 3 straight. Might be 4 in a row. Maybe he's starting to hit that, rookie wall, but he still has tons of talent. So it's going to be interesting to see what he has when we play them next week. But let's get this second half rolling. Make some adjustments. Brady, he's going to get hit, but he's going to get it to David Bell. That's going to be a catch. And up to the 44-yard line. Gain of 19. We got to start off strong, and that's a very good start. Up to the 42-yard line. So 2nd down and 12. This time going empty set with Brady. Right now, I don't know. about the run game. As that's down the seam, finding Devontae Smith, comes up with the catch. Yeah, the run game really hasn't been anywhere in this ball game. So I'm not yet giving up on this run game, but if we can protect Brady and he's firing it and finding these receivers, just continue to throw the ball, as that's a nice adjustment by DJ Shark with the catch. Could have been a little bit overthrown, but he cuts it off, makes a great grab, and just like that, we're down to the 7-yard line, and this is a fantastic start to the second half as Brady is in the zone, looking, and the pressure comes through. Just great coverage, drop 7. When they drop 7, in that end zone area, just so many guys running around. That's why I don't get why that many teams don't run zone coverage down here. I just don't get it. A lot of teams in the NFL love to run man, and I think it just opens you up for those pick plays. And if you run zone, as we didn't get it there, and you drop 7 into coverage, it's just tough sometimes. We're going for it. 4th and goals, we find Devontae Smith. Touchdown. We're not settling for the field goal. We got all the way down here. We got to put this one in, and we do. That was an absolute bullet pass. That was, there is not much room for error there. That was perfectly thrown in there. Smith with the catch. We take the lead, and we're going for 2 here to put it up to a 3-point ball game. Spread this one out. Try to put this to a 16-13 game. Brady looking, fires outside. Smith's got it. 2-point good. So great drive down the field. Exactly what we needed. So we might have not extended our streak with the first drive of the ball game, TD, but great job coming out of halftime and getting that touchdown and taking the lead. Now the pressure's on New Orleans. They've been playing so well this whole entire ball game, playing with the lead, shutting us down. So maybe we kind of turn the momentum around a little bit. And this is a big 3rd down here. 3rd down and 6. Yeah, put the pressure on this rookie quarterback. Taylor looking, and that's what you want to do. He might have had, I think he had Troutman wide open there, but he just missed him a little bit. Maybe a guy get in his face, and that's going to be a quick 3 and out. So we've made some adjustments offensively. Now can we put up another score? As Brady's going to fire this underneath to Harris. Breaks off the 1 tackle. He'll be brought down up to the 33-yard line, gain of 8. So it brings up a 3rd down and 2. Kind of in a situation here where we can really do anything, run or pass. In motion is going to be Devontae Smith. Brady looking. Coverage is fantastic. Everybody covered. And Brady just throws it away. And that is going to be a punt. Man, give New Orleans defense credit. There was nobody open there. Absolutely nobody. Pressure gets there. And now they have some very solid field position here to get this drive going. 2nd and 5. That's going to be caught underneath. And that's going to be a 1st down to the 44-yard line. Just really got to get into field goal territory here to try to tie this ball game up. 1st and 10. Underneath! Oh, man. I thought that was going to be picked. Thought that was going to be picked. Bounced up in the air. When you see a ball floating in air like that, especially near the middle of the field, not usually good things will happen, but luckily for them, it's an incomplete pass, as they will not get the 3rd down conversion, but there is a penalty on the play. It's going to be a holding call. Now, I think we're going to accept this because they are in field goal range. So they accept the penalty, knocks them out. I know it gives them another chance here, but if they get nothing out of this, they're going to have to punt. So 3rd and 20, we're dropped back into coverage, and that is going to be incomplete. So that penalty takes away the 3 points and forces a New Orleans punt. So instead of a tie ball game, it's still 16-13. As Brady dropping back to throw, fires, and that is going to be caught underneath. Josh Oliver with the catch up to the 43-yard line. Yeah, trying to get these other tight ends involved too, as Hayden Hurst has been, he's injured for a couple games there, but he's been very quiet this year. 2nd and 9. Brady underneath. Smith with the catch. He's up to the 47-yard line. He's really been the go-to target in this ball game. You can see he's having a solid game, but really it's really just been Smith, the guy we've been really targeting. 1st and 10. Brady back to throw, looking, firing, caught. Here's Hayden Hurst. Catch. 1st down. And I guess when you got, Lattimore out there just kind of locking down a guy, you got to really go somewhere else. Because when you have a corner out there, especially in this ball game, and you're facing an X Factor or a superstar corner, they really will just shut down a receiver, and you just have to look elsewhere. As this time we'll find Widmer for the catch, and that's going to be a 1st down to the 9-yard line as this drive now into the fourth quarter and trying to put this up to possibly a 10-point lead as Brady looking outside. Wide open is Reggie Robertson, and that's going to be a touchdown. So 2 fantastic drives here in this second half, both putting up touchdowns. And we'll kick this extra point here to put it to a 23-13, 10-point ball game with less than 8 minutes left in the game. And really now it's up to this New Orleans offense, which we have been shutting down. And more pressure coming as that's going to be a sack. Hutchins will bring him down. Our defense has played so well here, especially in this second half. Looking fantastic. And really, that late drive, at the end of the half, as at a 3rd and 24, that's going to be incomplete. That might have been the most important drive of the ball game. Is they're going to go for this 4th and 24 from their own 11. I know there's 7 minutes left in this ball game, and it's a 2-possession ball game, but that's a pretty crazy. I don't know about that call. I think you punt. You punt. You trust your defense. Flip that field, because now we get this ball at the 11-yard line, and we get a chance to really just end this game. Hand off to Trey Sermon, gets around the edge. He gets tripped up. Doesn't get tripped up there. I think he's going in for the touchdown. But 3rd and 3 from the 4. Brady back to throw. Fires to the outside. That's caught by Smith. Not in for the touchdown, but it's going to be enough for a first down. As we could have, we get the first down right at the 1-yard line. So new set of downs. Clock continues to roll. 1st and goal. Harris in the backfield. And he can just walk in for the touchdown. And I just don't agree with going for it there on 4th down. There's still 7 minutes left. Maybe you get a quick 3 and out. You flip that field position, and maybe you get a quick score. It's down to a 1-possession ball game with, say, maybe 4 minutes left, and then you get another stop. But because they go for it there, we score the touchdown. That's your ball game. 30-13 is going to be your final. You could say this game was closer maybe than the score says. But it really was just close in the first half. We came out in the second half, and we pretty much dominated the Mare in the second half. That wasn't even a contest. Their offense just could not get anything going. We made the key adjustments. More passing the ball. Just don't even worry about running the ball. Just let Brady out there, sling it, utilize the tight ends. That's what we did in the second half, and it worked. They had a problem shutting us down. Don't worry about deep throws. That was the thing. We didn't have to worry about, going deep. 15, 20-yard plays. Get them quick throws out. Don't worry about their pressure. And our defense also really stepped up and played very well, getting the pressure on the young quarterback. And we go to 7-0. 7-0 as we go into week number 8, 1 week before the bye. Big injury, though, in this one is Binns. But we will get Isaiah Wynn back. So Binns will be out for, 4 weeks, but one of those weeks will be a bye. So that helps out just a little bit. But at least Wynn will be back for next week, so we get that. So that's good to see. We lose 1 tackle, and we pick up another. So at least it's not that bad, as the Texans did lose their game. They're 2-4, so this will be an interesting game against another young rookie quarterback. But that is probably going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome, patient on this series. I know it's been slow lately, but we'll get more out as quickly as possible. But you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.